Ranchers Premium Smokehouse Sausage. Got another holiday recipe for you. We're going to use the brisket burnt ends variety from Ranchers Smokehouse Premium Sausage. This is an interesting recipe. I found this on the World Wide Web. This isn't an AI video, by the way. This is all legit. Me and Don recording. Okay, it's called Christmas sausage. You saw the thumbnail, and it's interesting to me, and we're gonna see how this turns out. We're doing this here on the Camp Chef, and I wrote down the ingredients on it so I don't forget. Christmas sausage. This is a thing, and we're gonna start with 14-ounce can of upside down can of whole cranberry sauce. Um, it's funny with these cans; they have the part on the bottom that you open. So let's get that in there. We're doing this on the Camp Chef, if I have already said that. Okay, yummy. Cranberry sauce. You know, kind of sweet and a little tiny bit of bitterness in there. Okay, here's the next ingredients. Barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce of your choice. This one, I'll tell you, is it's that Rufus Teague brand, and this one has a little bit of heat to it. And so I just thought that would be good in this recipe. So again, half a cup of, barbecue sauce, and then we're going to do 2 tablespoons. This is low sodium soy sauce, 2 tablespoons. And we go. And we have 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Sorry about the shadow, folks. We're outside, and it's sunny. Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons. And I forgot one ingredient, and we'll add that here in a little bit, which is not that big of a deal. Okay, then we got 2 tablespoons of just honey. There it is. So we got whole cranberry sauce, soy sauce, Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of 2 tablespoons of each, and the honey. And then we have a zest of 1 just navel orange, and that's going in there too. It calls for a tablespoon of salt. I will add salt here as we get this cooking. Just eyeball it. I don't know if you need 1 tablespoon of it. And basically, we're going to get this warmed up. It's super simple, but I found this because Ranchers is like, hey, poor guy, would you like to do some holiday recipes for us? And I was like, yeah, let me see what I can come up with. And so here we have it. This one sounded super interesting, and I don't even know, but it's a thing. It's been around for generations, I'm told. Get out of the sunlight here with the shadow. And we're incorporating Rancher's Premium Smokehouse sausage into these recipes. So we've got the Philly cheesesteak, and we've got the bacon and cheddar. So I figured the brisket burnt ends, it's got a good smoky flavor to it. It's an awesome sausage. I think the recipe calls for just a smoked sausage, so that's a smoked sausage. That's what we're doing. Rancher's Premium. Why not get a great brand of sausage to add to this very interesting recipe? So really, at this point, we're going to let this simmer for a little while. I'm going to turn the heat up on the old Camp Chef because we want to get it bubbling and thicken up a little bit. Now, the sausage I did go ahead and cook up ahead of time. You don't necessarily have to cook it. It's pre-cooked, but I figured I'd get a little bit of nicey nice on that and drain a little bit of the fat off it. So, yeah, Christmas sausage. How can you not go wrong? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to go grab some salt, add it to this recipe, and we'll get this incorporated, get the sausage incorporated, and come on back here. Okay, so that's what the recipe called for. Get it to that bubbling point there. Let it do that for 5 to 7 minutes, stirring a little bit here and there so it doesn't stick to the pan, but it did thicken up. So really at this point, we're just going to add our sausage to it. Now this is a 12-ounce package. The original recipe called for 2 pounds. We're doing 12 ounces of the Rancher's Premium Smokehouse brisket burnt ends, and it's just really a matter of incorporating that sausage into that sauce. And since I cooked this sausage ahead of time by itself, it's at a pretty good temperature. It's not super cold. It looks really good. It smells interesting. These ingredients are just intriguing to me. The combination of everything. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Now we're going to let that sit for a minute or two, and I'm going to transfer it into a pretty little Christmas bowl. And then, of course, we're going to give it a taste test. Christmas sausage. Cranberry sauce. Oh, well, Don and I were talking about that. So, the can says whole cranberries. Whole cranberry sauce. Look at the picture. There was no whole cranberries in there at all. I'm just saying. It's false advertising. That's probably an AI generated picture. Sorry, don't get me going. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, cool off, transfer it into a bowl, get a thumbnail, and we'll give it a taste test. Rancher's Premium. Oh, it's premium. There's no doubt. Rancher's Premium Smokehouse Sausage. Golly, this stuff is good. I'm so glad to be a part of this company. Woo! Be right back. Peace. Woo! That's pretty. That's pretty. One way to find out. Rancher's Premium Smokehouse Sausage, the burnt ends variety. Christmas sausage. You heard the ingredients. Only one way to find out. Cheers. Oh. That is actually very good. By golly. I will tell you that I'm glad I added the spicy barbecue sauce because it's got a little bit of a kick to it that wouldn't be there unless you use that. These ingredients work really well. I can see why this has been a dish for generations. You get the smoky flavor from the brisket burnt end sausage. The sweet and savory thing is going on. I love it. I'm going to share this with my beautiful wife that's recording me. Christmas sausage. It's very easy. A lot of these ingredients you may already have in your house. Yep, time to go. Merry Christmas. Peace.